Good morning, nerd family. What's up? Good to see you all. Today is Tuesday, the 1st. Welcome to February. And also, today is Grand Tiff Tarkin's birthday. Lovely Tiff-tastic. Today is her birthday. So, happy birthday to the love of my life. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tiffy. Happy birthday to you. There's the camera right there. Hey, but I am on my way into work this morning. To the church this morning. The power company is putting in new meters, and so I have to be there for them to put in a new meter at the church. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm going in early today, and then I have some other things to handle today as well. Possibly a job, which would be great. So fingers crossed on that one. Uh, Appreciate it. And some prayers would be great too. What's up, Dat Dude Vince? Good morning. I was bummed I couldn't really watch the stream last night. Okay, so let me address that first of all. So the stream is down this morning. We watched in our having fun yesterday. We uh we watched MXC. If any of you guys remember what MXC is, it was a show in the early 2000s that looked like a Japanese game show kind of thing where they did all these like really weird what would you call it? Not activities. Why is the word eluding me this morning? They why is the word eluding me? They did uh it was various games anyways that they did. I can't think of what the word is right now. Uh so they did all these crazy games, and uh they dubbed it over with English. And so I showed everybody that last night, and it got copyright claimed. So it's not a big deal, except for there was like 5 copyright claims, and one was a weird one. We watched a uh like worst fails or whatever, and it didn't claim the fail video that we watched. It claimed one clip. If you guys watched last night, there was a clip of a guy who was snow uh uh skiing, and he went down the hill and he ended up in the snow, packed in the snow, to so much that the guys up on the hill had to go down and dig him out real quick because he was deep in the snow. He was trapped in the snow. And that clip was copyright claimed. Just that little clip. So, hey, whatever. So I had to but the problem is that YouTube, when you go to clip everything, it won't let you clip all of those clips out at once. You have to clip one out, and then it has to process. And you have to clip two out, and then it has to process. Then you have to clip three out, and it has to process. So it's just taking a little while, but I will keep that. No, there wasn't even music. There wasn't any music in the snow clip. Oh, there was. So then there was one clip because we were talking about Wilson Phillips came up. A guy in the chat mentioned that when he was younger, he uh because he went to this Christian church, he burned his Wilson Phillips album. And so I said that was ironic given the fact that this last summer, if you remember the lady on Family Feud who went, Holy Spirit, activate, Holy Spirit, activate. That's China Phillips from Wilson Phillips. And she's the fundamentalist Christian now. And she's in ministry now. And so we got a laugh out of that. And so I showed that clip of the Family Feud thing, and I was like, dang, they claim that too. So it's not a big deal. The stream will be back up shortly. Um, oh, I know you're messing with me, dude. Marcus, I know you're messing with me. It's all right, dude. You're all right. You're all good, man. I know that. I know that. There was a time when I didn't. There was a time when I didn't know what you know, if you were messing or if you were being real. But that's just because, look, I have at this point so many people that want to mess with me. I've had so many people that, they do want to come at me and attack me. But I've had people that just, they it's not even that, they're upset at me for some reason or another. And so, you know what? In the last couple of weeks, it just hasn't bothered me anymore. I feel almost special now that like I feel like I unlocked another level on the internet of being like a YouTuber or something because now like apparently people care enough to mess with me. But Marcus, no, you're good, man. What's up, Venomous Prime? Good to see you, Venomous. Taron, good to see you. Arkham Gaming, good morning. RJ, what's up? RJ's here. Richard Gilbert is here. Whoops, I'm trying to hit this. I'm not going to hit it right now. He says, happy birthday, Tiff. Yes, today is Tiff's birthday. Today is Tiff's birthday. And Kinky Sphincter is here as well. I heard from my sources that they're already searching for a director for the first MCU X-Men film. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. Yes, people are coming at me in a coke-filled rage, RJ. Oh, you know what? It just is what it is these days. It's par for the course, man. It's literally par for the course. Everybody thinks they're doing something different. Another day, another person announced that. Another day, another person announcing something about you or, somebody around you or something, it's silly. It's silly. Yesterday I had a friend who got mad at me because Facebook, of all places, which I am never even on Facebook. And if this person was a good enough friend, they'd know that. But Facebook, of all places, apparently unfriended. Man, this thing is my little thing that holds my phone messed up, and so now I got to readjust it. But now it just doesn't want to stay in one place. So sorry about that. No, Facebook of all places, it unfriended a guy that I know, and he got all butthurt about it. Thought that I unfriended him on purpose, and so like he went and made this whole passive aggressive post and stuff, and got other people involved. And you know what I did? I messaged him and I said, "Hey man, I forgive you." It's amazing. Pulled down the post really quick. He didn't answer my text, but pulled it down really quick. Sometimes you just got to do that. And I reminded him of like all the things that like Tiffany and I had put up with him for the last, 12 years or so. Yeah. You pulled it down pretty quick. There you go. By the way, I just saw that somebody liked this video on Facebook. I wish I could see comments on Facebook, but I'm not sure that I can see comments on Facebook right now. This, for some reason, my broadcaster, for some reason, doesn't always show me Facebook comments. I guess it's just how it's communicating. So StreamYard just does not want to always do that. We didn't talk about it last night. I was going to talk about it tonight, actually. We had more important. We had some important stuff to talk about last night. RJ, I don't know if you saw the contact that I got yesterday, but I received. I did see this, and I think it's fine that DC has different, totally different. Items and shows and stuff like that. I think that's absolutely fine. I think that's absolutely fine, and I think that makes sense. But I do think you got to be careful. It's got to be within reason. If you're going to try to create some shared universe, you can't be doing weird out, crazy, wacky stuff that doesn't make sense within the universe that you're creating. You know what I mean? Like there's yes, there sorry guys. There is there is that RJ, and then I feel that there is a limit to what you can get away with and what you should try to do. Um this guy a second. That August. Anyways, no, I just feel like there's a limit to what you should do within a universe. You can't just make stuff up and just be like, well, everything goes and anything's okay, because that doesn't work. You know, you do have to be careful, and James Gunn pushes the limits of that sometimes. You know, just saying, and you can't just make stuff up as you go along. If you're trying to establish that Peacemaker exists within the same world as say Batman v Superman, for example, that doesn't work. That doesn't work, and here's why. Tonally, it doesn't work. Not because of what happens in the show Peacemaker, but because of elements that they're introducing. Like, for example, something that I'm fine with them introducing, but again, it doesn't really go with what they're talking about. It's stuff like Batmite, right? At least not at that particular place in time, right? Because of the situation there. So, and the fact that, Batman was absolutely taken aback and surprised by an alien. If Batmite exists, then, so I think you do got to be careful. Got to be very, very careful. But no, man, I don't know, dude, if you saw, so yesterday I explained this all last night in the stream, but I know the stream's down right now. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, I love Peacemaker. I absolutely love Peacemaker. The show is absolutely awesome. And I think I think having different tones for different shows and everything is fine. Like I said, I just think you got to be careful of how far you try to push it. But anyways, yesterday I got I got a message from a guy on several well, on two different platforms. Uh and it allowed me to be able to go back, see this person's actual pages, things like that, and see that they weren't just like a troll. They weren't a that I could tell anyways, and they weren't like somebody who just made a new account. Like these accounts had been around for a while. This thing is annoying me now. They were accounts that have been around for a while, so I could see who the person was, what they were doing, like, going back quite a while and whatnot. And the person told me that they, whoop, dang it, I'm just gonna take that out of there. Jeez, dumb, 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 dumb. Yeah, this thing, I'm gonna have to tighten this thing up. Anyways, that this person was connected with Ezra Miller, and that Ezra had him and Ezra had watched my stream that I did about the KKK thing, and he was telling me that the major news medias had not picked up on the actual story of what had happened and the connection of why he talked about it and why the KKK thing came up, which I found very interesting. So he shared that with me. We shared it last night. Basically had to do with a arson, with a fire that happened in Beulaville, where he was and where that all took place. And so I found it very, very interesting. So we went over it last night, and this person also dropped a bomb on something for me that supposedly is going to happen in the DC universe. That will definitely be a telltale sign. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about that guy too. He told me, that he was friends with Ezra and all this stuff. And then I did my own snooping, saw his picture, it was all over, his social media platforms, and he had video and everything going way back. So it was definitely him. and he's in one of Ezra Miller's posts on Instagram with Ezra Miller. So yeah. 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 It's interesting. So he definitely has a connection to Ezra Miller, uh, which is all right. Sorry, I just got to the church and this guy was just calling me because he's got to get in and look at our meter and stuff. But yeah, so RJ, I'm going to be keeping an eye on that one for sure and making sure that I did, because he said that him and Ezra had watched my videos. And can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me? All right, hold on a second. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, good. All right. So yeah, so no, I'm gonna be keeping an eye on that one because man, like if it's a real thing, he said that, that Ezra may come on and talk about it. So like I said, I don't know. I'm not claiming that it's, absolute, because I don't know. But I did do my due diligence in trying to look it up and trying to see, who the guy was and everything. And I'll tell you what, I mean, the guy seemed legit. But we'll keep an eye on that. And if anything happens, then I will, of course, let you guys know. All right. Let you guys know. It is cold here in Michigan this morning. Very, very, very chilly. Very, very chilly. So I got to get to this guy, let this guy in the church, and let him look around and do his thing. All right. So love y'all. Have a great morning. I'm sure you guys will hear from me later. Okay. We'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.